Deadbolt, Don Peoples, let's talk about it. So we got to get into this situation with Meg the Stallion and Tory Lanez. Now, obviously, man, this ain't about to go away. And right now, Meg is on a campaign tour to try to save her career. By going to Gayle King and thinking that this interview would do that, when all it ended up doing was exposing her. So let's get into it. So obviously, man, she had a lot to say on this interview and really wanted to have people, you know, sympathetic to her situation fully and really wanted people to understand what she went through and how traumatic the situation was. But when I looked at this whole thing, it looked like just a ploy to try to save your career because you know the cat is out the bag now, Meg. You know Tory didn't shoot you. And right now you have to prove your innocence because everybody was rocking with you. People were slandering Tory and you were losing the people's vote. Tory was starting to sway the people, you know, based on just how your story is going back and forth. First you were looking, then you weren't looking. It just seems a lot of it's suspect. And by you doing this interview, it just further puts some more suspect on your name. Because, at the end of the day, I was very empathetic to your situation at first. I'm like, man, this black queen right here, got caught into a bad situation. But really, you were just a jealous girl. And you wanted what your friend had. And, Tory being the player that he is, of course he's going to oblige by that. Because Tory just want to kick it and party. It was never supposed to be some big romantic relationship like y'all the next Jay and Beyonce. All Tory wanted to do is just to kick it and hang out. And, you got more attached than what you needed to be. So this is when everything went left and then you snaked your friend, obviously, to even get into this position. So once that situation went left, you should have just left it alone because, hey, you were taking your best friend's sloppy seconds. So you got her against you. Obviously, Tory is defending himself. And by you going on that interview, shedding those crocodile tears, just makes me wonder, like, what are you in this for? What are you trying to prove to the people? Because we still haven't really seen your foot. And for somebody to get shot in their foot, there's no way that you're going to bounce back the way that you did. And I'm going to stand on that. But this whole thing with you not having sex with Tory and you guys never, got intimate and you were dating for 6 months, stop the cap. And, you're afraid saying, you thought he was going to kill you. That you weren't intimate with him. I mean, what are we doing, Meg? You made yourself look even worse. Because not only do you got your ex-best friend throwing smut on your name, like you behind the back Magic Johnson her for Tory, but now you're trying to say you weren't even intimate with the brother. But it even get worse than that. You even tried to lie on CBS Mornings with this exclusive interview with Gayle. And you even told her that Tory offered you a milli, you and your friend, to keep it on a shh. Now, I don't believe that by 1 second that this man all of a sudden in the heat of the moment snaps out of it and then says, whoa, let me offer you this milli. I'm gonna offer you this milli. I just want y'all to just keep this quiet. I ain't mean to do that. I ain't mean to shoot you in your foot, Meg. The gun just went off. Come on, man. We gotta stop the bull, man. You are really trying to save your career because you jumped off the porch by telling the world that Tory shot you. Instead of just saying what it was, that y'all got into an altercation, glass broke and I just stepped on my foot. You could have even said Tory pushed you down. But for you to say that this man shot you, did you like Harlem Nights, I just don't see how you thought this was going to slide. This going through court is now going to expose the whole bag that, hey, you didn't get shot by Tory. And once everything comes out that you didn't get shot, then it's going to end up you being exposed. So I think really what you need to do is just to lay low. I think you going around shedding these fake tears, telling these fake stories. Like my man didn't smash you. Like, you know, he was just kicking it with you for 6 months and y'all had nothing going on, knowing that you had to snake your friend for him, and you just think y'all just hanging around. What would have been the motive for him to get down on you like that? You know, was you not going to give him the pool that night? So, you know, leaving that party, so he felt that he had to shoot you because of that? I just feel like, man, it's just a lot that you leaving out. And I think them tears that you were crying on this interview were tears of embarrassment for the fact that you put yourself into something that you ain't going to be able to get yourself out of. No matter how many interviews you do, and then, you know, Rock Nation's behind you, so they're going to set up these big boy interviews and try to, you know, play the victim role. Because right now, you know, women are the victims and men are the aggressors, the ones that are doing all the bad, the players, the abusers, you know, and the women get to play the victim role. When really, Tory has been a victim. And it's going to come out. And, you know, I wanted to give Meg an opportunity, but I really feel with her saying so much cap in this interview, it makes it hard for us to believe that Tory did anything wrong other than break your heart, which he's admitted on the Twitter, saying that that's all he's guilty of is just playing two friends, you know, and having his way with y'all. So you should have just left that alone instead of trying to be spiteful. And this should be a tale to all women and just people in general that are in relationships, exiting relationships in general. Being spiteful and trying to do something to hurt that person in the heat of the moment can ultimately come back and cancel your whole career in whatever you're doing. So I think this situation, once it gets all the way exposed, this is what it's going to highlight, that do not let your emotions write a check that your ass cannot cash. Not even Meg the Stallion with all that ass is going to be able to back her way up out of this situation. But I want y'all to get in the comment box, man, and let me know what y'all think. Do y'all feel that this interview helped Meg the Stallion? Or do you feel like this interview exposed Meg the Stallion for being a fraud and a lie and getting Tory caught up in some bang, bang, literal type shit? But I really want y'all to get in the comment box, man, and let me know what y'all feel, man. Do you feel that she's just trying to save her career? Or has Meg the Stallion been exposed as a fraud? Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification tabs, man, so y'all can tap in every time I drop one. It's your boy Don Peoples, Deadbolt, gone.